Hey, what's going on, people? This is Solo0w69, of course. Just came for a little brief message. Look, man. We are not here in this world to find a concern or a consent to be worried about somebody else's lane and what they're doing and where they're going and how they're getting there and what they're going for and when they're coming back and why they left in the first place and all that other shit. You come in this world alone, one at a time at least. And when you leave this world, you have to answer to judgment alone, by yourself. You can't get no handout for that. You ain't got nobody on your side to vouch for you and what you done did. You can't tap the other person on the shoulder and be like, well, they can say this and no, that it don't work that way. So while you're here in this world, use the time that you got to stay in your lane and move according to how you are supposed to move, not someone else. You shouldn't be concerned about the next person if you are moving at your own pace, the way that God got you moving. If you are concerned about other people in their business, if you are placing yourself in he say, see, she say shit, gossip or anything like that, for one, I'm going to tell you like this, you're lame as fuck. Facts. You're lame as fuck. And for two, I'm going to say it like this too. You get nowhere with it, because after you done said this, gossiped about this, criticized this, hated on this, showed jealousy about this, guess what? The other person is still moving forward. It don't stop no show. They still move forward. And then you mad because you stuck. But that's time that you could have been working on moving forward. You was too busy concerned about the other person. You were too busy gossiping upon the next. You were too busy putting yourself in a position to where it didn't count. And so you can't blame no one but yourself. I think it's lame. I think it's stupid. And the only reason that I'm saying this is because instead of me going to how I know I can be, I'd rather use it as a lesson to be learned, to look at, show you or whoever, if you do this type of shit, look at the energy you put into it and where that energy goes in the end. Does it stop the other person that you talk about and discuss and find a concern in? No. They remove themselves from the situation and continue to move forward. Forward. Now, meanwhile, while they move forward, they get hated on for moving forward because they don't stay on the hamster wheel with other hamsters, rodents. Rodents. A hamster is a rodent. They shit as they walk. I'm just saying. On some real shit though. But a person will take out the time, they precious time out of their life, to sit back and look for something to talk about the other person for no reason. Person ain't did shit to them, but they just need somebody to talk about. Disrespect because of their moves, because they move forward. because they have a tunnel vision to not be fucked up about getting into the game of bullshit. Instead, they rather play chess with life and be strategic about the moves so they can actually conquer something instead of their fucking mouth. Then you got people who want to fight about shit like this. You got people who get so angry because of your strategic moves. Instead of them trying to get like you, or at least get close to the level that you're on, they'd rather sink into this hole of bullshit and find a crowd to talk about you in, when they could really just use that same energy, that same time that they commit to the bullshit, and actually do shit that's proper. But see, I'm learning that there's people in this world that want to stay on that level. They want to stay beneath you, but mad because you move above them. I don't know if it's laziness. I don't know if it's carelessness. I really don't know what it is. Now, I was in a situation to where when I wanted to move forward, I got stopped. I got sabotaged. I got tricked and treated. Just anything to keep me held back. You know what I mean? To the point to where even when certain people see me still moving forward, they're so fixated on the fact that they were holding me back and proud of it, to where in their mind, even though I'm no longer held back, they still got it in their dome that that's the way it is. They feel like that's how they made it. Denial. The unbelievable needs to be believed, bro or sis, because you're a winner if you got this type of shit on your back. That means that you're doing shit that's right, that's positive, that you're supposed to be doing. Against the odds, Really, it shouldn't even be against the odds. It should just be the right fucking thing to do. Following your path, your own personal path. No one is given the same walk of life. So why be mad at somebody else's when you can create your own just as better, just as much? Your hustle is your heart. You feel me? And some people mad at other people's hustle? Where the fuck they do that at? This shit crazy to me. But sometimes that's all people know is how to hate. But they want to be looked at like they're loved. Or they are loving. Or lovable. If they can't pull you down in that crab bucket, how you feel when you get out and look back and realize that that's what you was really in, Don't worry about them. Look at you and where you came from. You may be scratched up a little bit because of them trying to claw you down and shit. And that's all good. Because the outer wounds heal. It's the inner wounds that's got the problem of healing, And so, take those little scratches and bruises and push the fuck on. Because you making it through a storm, you making it through the woods, you making it through the desert, you making it through whatever survival technique you had to go through. And all you doing is watching the wolves, watching the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, do they work? They're doing what they supposed to do. Because once again, God don't make no punk ass soldiers. Keep that in mind. Ain't no way, form, or fashion that God is going to pick you as a chosen one in any kind of way just to turn around and let you be weak when it's time to do work for God. For real. He gonna send you through the valley of the shadow of death. He gonna send you into the lion's den. He gonna make sure that they mouths wide the fuck open in every way. It's up to you to get bit. Don't. It ain't even worth it. Smile at this shit. Laugh at this shit. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. And keep fucking pushing in your own silence, in your own free will, in your own way. Because in every situation where a diamond gotta go through that rough patch and being polished, it's all it's doing. Everybody know that you just can't pick up a diamond and it sparkle. You gotta polish that motherfucker, right? So, get the polishing. Everything is cool. Just keep in mind that things happen for a reason. And don't let nobody or nothing bring you down off your journey. You are doing your journey for God. You're not doing it for nobody else. You're not here to please people in this world. And you ain't here to make friends. Friends gonna come when they sent to you by the man upstairs. Friends gonna come when they meant for you on your soul journey. And just as fast as they come, they can go. I'm solo for a reason. I don't fuck with people like that because I ain't got time for they bullshit, man. That one-sided ass shit. 1 minute you straight, the next minute you don't even know what you are. You just mad because you see somebody else moving forward in movements that you wish you could do when you really can do it. You can do it. It's a choice. And I'm really about sick of saying choices because we all got them. But what we choose to do with our choices is on us. And if you rather take out your moments to try to criticize or worry about somebody else's well-being or what they're doing with their life, that just put really more hardship on your own because you ain't using your time efficiently. You ain't using it wisely. You're not using it to actually be productive about your own moves. You're using it to worry about the next motherfucker. You're not going to get nowhere with that. But when you take out the time to focus on you and what you got to do, whether a person want to try to make you feel conceited or downgraded or whatever because you focused on you, man, fuck them. Because they mad for a reason, especially if you haven't done anything to them. But yet they got enough energy to put you all in their chest like that. You like it, I love it. Solo0w69 signing out. Holla.